Hi, Ellen.
How's everybody?
Good.
Hey.
All right,
Good.
we're going to get started. So I want to just say thank you to all of you for joining us tonight. I think that we would all rather be in person, but it's still lovely to see all of your faces and to welcome you to our first and hopefully last virtual holiday party.
Okay.
So bear with us. It probably won't go smoothly, but we'll do our best. And, you know, I think tonight, one of the first things I want to say is I want to thank Christy Konaziki and Spa Buzz for doing this with us, because this was kind of born out of the fact that we tried to do so many things together this year, and really none of them were able to take off. So we knew that we could at least manage to get together tonight and to wish all of you a warm, healthy, and happy holiday. And I wanted to thank, you know, in particular, Thor and our board of directors who are all here for their patience and guidance through this year. And also, you know, Megan and Shay, who I also think is on this call, and Jessica, who continue to be the amazing, amazing people that they are and contributing all that they do for GSN. We would not be here without the three of them at all. So really, thank you. And let's see, well, tonight we're going to do some fun things. We have some crazy fun ideas, I think, and Sally's going to help me with this. But first, before we get started, two things are going to happen. Christy's going to say a few words, and Thor is going to give a toast, and then Sally and I will kind of kick off some ideas we have about doing some fun icebreakers. All right? So thank you all for joining us tonight. Happy holidays from me to you. And Christy, I'm turning it over to you.
Ooh, can you believe that I've been actually so nervous about this? I've been so hesitant to do the virtual thing, and my heart's beating. Clearly I broke down because I've missed you all so much. So I was like, to heck with it. I'll do something virtual. So Joanna, thank you for in my moment of weakness. There was supposed to be a Spa Buzz today and tomorrow in the Northeast. I had to cancel yet again. No surprise there. But thank you for encouraging this and getting me out of my funk. So with that said, I just want you all to know, goodness gracious, how important you are to me. Having from day one when I started this company, it was always about connection. It was always about face-to-face. It was always about that magic that happens when we're together, the hugs and the, you know, learning about people and what they do and what they like and what matters most to them. And the warmth of this industry is so wonderful. And it's all of you. It's all of you. And collectively together, it's just, it's magic. It's really funny. I was speaking to a friend about tonight, and again, just being nervous. I don't know why. And I was in a towel, and my friend said, well, what if you went into the Zoom with the towel? And I said, well, everybody would still accept me then. I mean, these are my people. The towel's fine. They would probably be like, no big deal. But anyway, I hope you know throughout these months that if it is true that you can send people good energy, I have been trying my best to send as much energy to all of you. And it's really mattered to me about our community and possibly not connecting with some people. I know everybody kind of has gone in waves of whatnot, but from shock to jumping in to jumping out and how you feel. So I've been really sensitive to that. But anyway, I know that we have so much to look forward to in the coming months, years. Never before has really wellness been put so highly on a platform for people, because nothing else matters in your life if you're not well. And that's what each of you do every single day is, you know, you're on the front lines making that happen for our community, for your individual communities, and truly for the world. So with that said, I have some things, because, you know, I have to do my weird stuff even if it's on the screen. So if you could all do me a favor and rub your hands together. And go ahead and put it on your heart. And close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that, or just take a soft gaze and try to feel some kind of energy that was created from your hands doing that. Now go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Really good, like get so much good oxygen in. And again. And one more time. Okay, go ahead and rub your hands together again. Get really good energy, friction going, and put your hands out to the side like this. This is for the you. So you're sending that out to someone, to you, whoever the you is. Okay, rub your hands together again. And straight out. This is for we. Us is our spa community. All the good energy that you can muster. Okay, rub your hands together again. Ooh, I like it. And up to the heaven. For everybody in the world. It really does take all of us. We're in this together. So with that said, my hope for tonight really was for there to be complete joy, complete laughter, cheerfulness. I encourage raucous chats to happen, to occur. I want you to laugh so hard that hopefully tomorrow your stomach hurts, in a good way, like a muscle way. And I just want you to know, it was really interesting. I was thinking of, I don't know why, it popped in my head, The Wizard of Oz, when the Good Witch said, "You had the power all along." So despite everything that's happened to us, we've always had the power. We've had the power all along because we have each other. So thank you for being here tonight. Please, 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 also, if you could, if you need anything, or if you know anyone who needs anything in our industry, put it in the chat and let's help each other. So thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Christy.
Thanks, Christy.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Love you, Christy.
Christy from Spa Buzz. Yay, Christy.
Yes.
All right.
Salute, Christy.
Where is he? There he is. Hi, Thor. Your turn.
Okay, well, I will say Christy did have a Spa Buzz in Sonoma County that was really instrumental in the forming of the NorCal Spa Group. That was huge for this area being able to recover. Philippe was there, Lynn was there. It was an amazing start to that. And so thank you, Christy, for being that catalyst. And you've always been that to our industry. Want to start by thanking GSN Planet sponsors, because it's so important to have that support, and they've been amazing throughout the year. Our members are vital to our survival and make such a huge difference. Our board of directors, which has really expanded here, doing great things for us. And of course our staff, Joanna and Megan and Jessica and Shay have done amazing work here. So you all have glasses by now. This is what I do well. This is a cheers to all of that and to all of you for happy holidays and a wonderful 2021.
Here,
Put this
here.
behind us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bula bula.
I need a refill.
Love that.
That's what it means.
Thank you, Thor. So if anyone else would like to make a toast, you can take the floor now before we get started with some of our funness.
I'd like to toast people who taught us how to use our bourbon well.
Oh,
Well,
all right.
so here's to Manhattan from a New York.
Yay.
Cheers, Di.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Who is it?
Okay. I'd like to toast Brent Evans. It's his birthday today, and he's on the call. Happy birthday,
All
Brent.
right.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
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 Birthday,
All
Brent.
right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Anyone else?
I'd like to make a toast to tell Tracy and Bill how much we already miss them in Chicago since they moved away to Florida. I miss you already.
Oh,
Yeah, miss
But
you
stay
too.
warm because we're not.
cheers, Tracy.
Come visit.
Tracy, new life. Woo!
Thank you. Come visit.
Oh, I will.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm in.
I would like to thank you all for all those years in the spa industry that we have been together. It's a great industry to be in, and just the fact that we can all get together like this in large numbers after what's happening, it's a sign that we are strong and going, and that we're going to overcome all of that. So to all of you.
Amen.
Hey.
Yay.
Cheers. Cheers.
Is this supposed to make us all drink more each cheer?
Okay, we can all drink. I've got non-alcoholic clear drink.
At least we're not
Okay,
driving.
Through that.
Well, Alan, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to because you always have a joke. I'm wondering, do you have a little joke for us tonight?
It's not a joke that we moved to Arizona. I know a lot of you know that already.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy summer, right? It's been a crazy year. We sold our home in California and sold our home in Minnesota and moved to Cave Creek, Arizona. And everyone told us we were crazy to try and do it. But as you know, real estate is hot. And so we made the move. We're living in one-story house now. And I can't believe it took me this long to own a one-story. Does anyone own a one-story home? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
Being on one level, you know.
yes.
But, I don't have a joke, but I have just something uplifting I'd like to say. We started a podcast for the association called Flock and Gather. And early in January this year, I don't know why, probably frustrated, politics and everything else going on. I said to Kathy, my mantra for the year is, I'm just going to be kind to everyone. Not that I'm not kind, but I think I'm going to have softer shoulders is what I meant. So every time we do the podcast now, I finish by saying, and friends, remember, be kind to one another. People send me emails. I don't get comments that they like the podcast. They tell me, I love how you ended it with be kind to everyone. That's what I'm hearing from everyone. So I'm wishing you all a very kind and happy and healthy new year. Drink more.
Yes.
Cheers,
I'm going to
Alan.
get a refill.
And if
You're
you want
right.
to, if you want to do a podcast with me, I only do them 18 minutes. It's called Flock and Gather. You can see what we do on Apple Pod or Bean Pod. Just shoot me an email and we'll set up a time. I love doing them, and they're just Slavish pitches for all my friends. So please.
Well, that sounds like a
Send
wonderful.
me an email. Send me an email, Alan.
Totally
Alan,
fine.
put your email in the chat. That way you can be
Okay, I
inundated
will
with
right now.
requests. And in that same vein, what a lovely gift to us all. Anybody else want to speak?
Yes, I would like to invite everyone to join us for a very special gathering. Winners first. We are having a incredibly talented Siberian shaman, the real deal. Grew up in the steppes, and she is going to perform a ceremony in the meditation garden to try to bring together the energies of that particular moment, which is going to be quite extraordinary. Jupiter and Saturn are conjunct on winter solstice for the first time since 1623. The astrologers are freaking out. It's supposed to be a major opportunity for reset. And we're going to pull the energy together as well as we can and use the Osmosis Meditation Gathering platform as a way to gather people together in as big a universe as we can constellate. So you'll be hearing more about it, but I just wanted to give everybody on the call a heads up. It's going to be a special moment. We're putting a lot of generative energy into it, and hope we can all pull together and just amplify the vibe.
So Michael, will you share all that? Will you share the information so we know how to join you if we can't fly out to California?
Oh, it's going to be primarily a digital, live streaming event. There's only going to be a few people who will be able to attend in person, but yeah, well, I'm getting the collateral together now, and it's going to be telegraphed out in the coming days. So be on the lookout.
Thank you for that invitation. Anybody else? Wow, so many gifts for us.
This is the star. This is the star that the wise men and wise women followed 2,000 years ago, coming out of Persia. So it's major.
I'm sure we could all use some guidance.
Cheers at the end so we can all drink.
Cheers.
You don't need permission for.
Yes, and we're brewing up some very special digital eggnog that everybody will
Digital eggnog. Okay, I love it.
Real quick. Hi, guys.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, I'm Shonda. Yes, welcome. I'm the newcomer.
Hi.
I figured I better speak before I have too many more toasts. I represent Beauty Garden USA, and you'll start to learn more about us. But I was kind of watching everyone and feeling like, remember that old show, Romper Room? Thank you. I see Rona. Thank you, Joanna, Bonnie, Shamela, Laura. Thank you to all of you who've already started to welcome us into the community. So yes, we are an organic brand. So thank you. But I just wanted to toast to that, everyone who has welcomed Beauty Garden USA in already. Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you.
Welcome.
Cheers. Cheers. Who else? Anybody else have something? Or if you...
I do.
Oh, okay, please.
Hi, it's Maggie. I'm actually in several different places because my Zoom wasn't working, but I'm here with Jessica. And just wanted to, it's been such an interesting year, but I like to say, hopefully everyone is looking at not just the silver linings, but the gold linings of what this year has brought us. And with all of it, one, this community of people is incredible. It's really been great to be on the board of GSN and be a part of something bigger. And I think the biggest thing for this year is we've all had to shift in one way or another. And hopefully we're looking at it all as, again, the gold lining and a positive shift, because we're right where we're supposed to be. So here's to that. And as my dad, who's my best friend in the world, has always said to me, is all we can do is what comes next. So here's to what comes next.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Well said. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you, Maggie.
If I may say something.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Adar.
Hi, Adar.
And if I get most of it in advance. But I'll tell you, yeah, it's been a difficult year for everyone, of course. But I really seeing all these faces really got me nostalgic, because and Vivian can attest to this. The past 7 years for Dazzle Dry has been amazing, and
Cry,
but it's like GSN and Live Love Spa and Spa Buzz that really took us under their wing and introduced us to the spa world. And I'm just really thankful. I'm really thankful.
We're thankful for you, doll.
We're thankful we know you, Adar.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers
Again?
to
Huge hug, Adar.
Yes, that's what he's waiting for. Is the huge hug. Right, Adar?
You're a good man at
You
all.
know what I have to face with?
Adar neglected to mention one thing, that he and I both live in the same town now. He's putting up with me.
That's why he's crying.
You guys are
Why
close,
he's
you know, live very
crying.
close together.
That's why he's crying.
Hey, are those happy tears?
I think it would have a good influence on you, Alan.
Maybe I'll fly right now, right? I'll straighten up and fly right.
Yeah.
So just want to bring you guys attention to the fact that we are doing an auction. It is the holiday gift giving season, and it is a true gift to be with each and every one of you. But there is a link to the auction, and the nice thing about it, Live, Love, Spa is together, and it goes to support GSN Planet and planting trees and all the incredible work. So if you haven't already bought all of your holiday gifts, please check this out and feel free to share the link. So that's my shameless plug for GSN and for the auction.
And thank you to Lisa, who's on our call tonight. I mean, really, cheers, Lisa. Thank you for choosing us and helping get this done, and for your generosity. We deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much.
My Live, Love, Spa glass. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm.
Okay, we are going to do something fun. We're going to call on people randomly to give us your wellness predictions for 2021. So we've heard from Michael that we're going to be in this Saturn Aquarius conjunct, right? Although I did read it was 1435, not 16 something.
You know, I read that too, but then I heard on the radio 1623.
I read an article that said 1435. So anyway, it's a clearly once in a millennial
long time ago, right?
long time ago. So let's look into our crystal balls and
I
say,
didn't bring a crystal ball, but I brought my little globe. I'm going to look into my
what do we think is going to happen in our world of wellness in 2021? And I think there are some people on this call who could give us some insight. I'm looking at two of them. Mary Bemis, I'm going to call on you when you knew that was going to happen. So thanks for joining us. And what do you have some thoughts, and what do you think is coming our way?
I have a lot of thoughts. I have too many thoughts. And some of them are very good, and some of them are very, I won't say not so good, but, you know, serious. Is that Tara? Tara! Hello.
Hey. Hi.
You know, I don't know what is coming for wellness. You know, we've all been reading what everybody is saying and what our colleagues and peers and friends are saying. What is coming? What do I hope is coming? I hope what is coming is a clearer understanding of what spa is really all about, because I think over the past 10 years or so, spa has gotten the short shrift. And if there was ever a time for people in the industry and outside of it to really be open to learning and knowing and understanding what spa is all about, now is the time. I see a lot of clarity, more clarity given that. I would like to see entities working better together, entities outside of the spa world working better together, health entities, whatnot. But I have a lot of different thoughts on that, and you'll be seeing some of them soon in different publications and places, but that's kind of where my head is at right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's call on somebody totally unpredictable to give us their prediction. How about that? I'm going to call on someone I may not even know. How about Donna?
Everybody knows, Sally. That's the joy of it.
Like, Donna, is your wellness prediction? And I love that sweater.
Prediction. Well, I really am new to your industry. However, I have been following it for many years, and I really feel that our wellness industry is going to branch out into medical spa, to every area, because as we get older, our demands get greater. And I think that is going to be one of the areas that will really grow. And it will grow in whatever we need in terms of making our faces and our bodies beautiful. I don't think it'll ever end. I really don't. And I think it's only going to get greater.
Excellent.
Sally, I have a few ideas I'd like to share.
Sure, Michael. Please.
So, you know, from what we're seeing through this COVID coaster is a very interesting delineation that we haven't seen so vividly before, apropos of what Mary was saying before. You know, we're being categorized in the same bucket as hair salons and nail salons, personal services, and massage isn't even mentioned when the health officials come on the news to tell us whether we're going to live or die economically. We aren't even on the radar in officialdom because the whole public health arena is so freaking antiquated. And I think due to this unfortunate revelation, that there's going to be a big change. There's going to have to be. And people are recognizing that massage in particular is an essential service. It's really in a whole other category. And, you know, I think when we get through this, this NorCal group has done a fantastic job of lobbying the public officials to get them to wake up and understand the differentiation. And, you know, the other side of the equation is just, you know, what we're seeing from the people coming here who are really hurting, are really suffering from the isolation and all the other depravities that are coming from this pandemic and the way people have had to live and compromise their lifestyles. And what they've come to realize in a way they never have before is the profound gift of touch in a way they never have before. And also just the sense of all the different levels of contact that come when you cross a threshold into a vibrant spa environment like Osmosis and so many of yours as well, where there's true community, where people are really collaborating at a high level, whose deeper principles are about healing and wellness. This is just not some kind of a name that's stapled on a marquee by a corporation. That it's a group of real people who are really conducting with their hands and their hearts and their souls something of deep value to people that is sadly absent. And because of the situation that we're in, people are recognizing the value of this so much more than they ever have before. So what I see very clearly in our experience is that on the other side of this, there is going to be a resurgence, not only a resurgence of interest in business for our types of business, a tremendous calling for all of us to step up to the next level of what we can offer and really meeting people where they need to be met in order to play the optimal role that we can play as agents of change in culture. So I see it as a tremendous opportunity. And if we can all position ourselves appropriately and coordinate the wonderful feelings that we're sharing today and we have been sharing with each other during this crisis and leverage that into how we can reconstitute ourselves, I think the future is going to be very bright for us.
Well, let's say a toast to that, to cheers, and thank you for that wellness prediction. I'm going to have a drink now. Thank you, Michael. Joanna, you get to call on the next person. Cheers.
Okay, I'm going to ask Rona what she thinks.
But you're muted. Rona.
We're skilled, but not that skilled.
Okay. Am I loud and clear now?
Yes,
clear and loud.
Too
Thank
loud,
you.
right? Too loud.
No, not too loud.
Never.
I absolutely think, Michael, every word you said is so true. I want to broaden it a little bit beyond spa. And I feel so strongly that this pandemic has given everyone such a greater appreciation for joy and for happiness. And that we are just going to be busting loose with that when we can all see each other and get together. I also think art, you know, that we've all sort of hopefully been getting in touch more with our inner artist and our creativity and thinking of ways to intersect spa and creativity and art. And there are so many possibilities with music and writing and visual arts. So that's something that I'm really excited about. And I also hope that we all can come to believe in magic and enchantment more when we can come out of this, you know. So I just feel like we need to be uplifted. We will be uplifted. And I am so looking forward to just busting out. So.
Ooh, I
There
wish
you
I
go.
had a magic wand. Thank you for that. That was so
Yay.
lovely.
That's great.
Cheers. We get to drink again.
That's
Cheers.
Can I say one thing to
Sure.
build on Rona?
Yes. Who is that? Where are we?
It's Anna.
It's
Anna.
Santa's favorite
I'm lost.
flamingo.
Oh, it says Santa's favorite flamingo.
So, as a fellow New Yorker, Rona, what I find incredible about the what we've lived through is that New York City had become such a had lost its soul, had lost its bearings, and I think that what's going to happen is that it's going to recalibrate and it's going to emerge as the phoenix rises. And people are saying New York is dead. New York will never be dead. It's going to allow that vibrancy of artistic talent to come back and be able to afford to live in the city and really, really thrive here. And, you know, for the past, I've been here 32 years next week. And past 5 years, it's been so sad to see the Disneyfication of New York City. And this is a place where talent, everybody wants to come to New York and make something of themselves. And I think that in a way it was an opportunity for artists and other creative types to now again be able to come back to this thriving city. And I believe in it wholeheartedly. And you know, besides all the amazing things that have happened in terms of sharing with family, with friends, and really coming together as a community.
I have to agree with you on that one. I have to agree with you. I've been here 30 years, and when I moved here in 91, it was an amazing city, and these last like 10, we've just watched it lose all of its flavor. So I'm kind of excited about what I see is going to be the future for New York. Plus, I think all the activism around the affordable rents and everything else that we're seeing is a good thing too, because this pandemic brought to light what is the struggle for so many people in terms of healthcare and rent and that kind of thing. So I think it's going to be a good time.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with all of what you guys are sharing and saying. I think that what we've been through this past year has elevated our vibration and our consciousness in a way that we could not have possibly anticipated. And it has helped us to find community where we can. And this tonight is a really terrific example of that, because who would imagine that we would get this many people together on a Zoom call to share their thoughts and feelings and come together as community to support each other. So I think that that is, you know, what did Maggie call it? A gold lining, not a silver lining, a gold lining. So
there is something very magical going on here in terms of planetary, Green Spa Network Planet. And again, we still have miles to go before we are going to sleep. There is still a lot ahead of us. So it's not over. We have it, don't put it in past tense. It's still a lot to go in terms of the planetary, in terms of what is truth, what is good, and certainly what is beautiful. There's something very, very beautiful that is going on here in terms of the cosmos. And there's going to be some really interesting things happening in terms of what Michael was mentioning, what this junction actually puts into the age of Aquarius. We are the water bearers. There's something here that is going on quite deeply in terms of a large planetary pandemic. This is a pause. It's a returning. It's a great turning. We're resetting, but it's more than resetting. There's a major fundamental thing that's going on cosmologically. To put it in another context, you should see the information that the Pentagon just dropped today in terms of contact with ET. There's something going on there in terms of our brothers and sisters within the cosmos. And I think to take where we're going with SPA these are going to become stages or places for incubation and initiation into a new Aquarian cosmological consciousness. So it's going to be very, very deep in terms of all these trees needs water, and water is where the flow is. So again, I'm in the flow with y'all. You guys are just really beautiful people, more so than you really realize. And we are in a position to really have an impact on the planet. I mean, New York has been the center of the world. It will continue to be. You will be the thermometer as to how this all unfolds. And so you have great, but Los Angeles, send our prayers to them. California, there is a lot of stress ahead. Do not get discouraged. It's going to be a long, slow, dark winter, but each of us has a candle of light. Each of us has a soul in terms of our divine spark, which is connected. Anyways, I could go on and on, but
Thank you, J. Paul.
I'm not going to cry, but thank you all.
Thank you
all.
so much.
That
Thank
was
you.
really, really great.
Happy holy holidays.
Cheers.
D-A-Z.
Happy holy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you. Blessings to you all.
So inspiring. Everyone has
Thank
been
you.
so inspiring. I want to jump in for a moment because I feel like we are points of light, that we are bouncing off of one another and inspiring one another, and we're feeling the connection of our points of light. But I wanted to say that, you know, Jonathan, when you talked about dark times, you know, and the winter and all of that, and we know in Adar, your expression of emotion, I thought we could all be in that place and feel our tears rising because it's been so challenging for so many of us. And so, you know, it is a challenging time. And I'm bouncing off of several things that people said. Michael, you know, that we've worked so hard with the Northern California Spa Group, and that we really want to see, you know, we've barely begun that work, but we all need to support massage as an essential service, spa as an essential service. And the fact that it's been viewed, you know, just as the, you know, sort of the pampering services, you know, is really a major shift, that we have the public's perception of what we do, you know, and who we are, that we're really on the verge of that shift. But I also think that that we have a mission in our community to help heal the trauma. It's the trauma from the politics, and the trauma from the pandemic, and the trauma from what's happened with the planet. And so our mission to heal trauma through our healing touch to ourselves first, and giving to others in a healing way, you know, with human kindness. There's something that happened, that whole disconnect that's been happening, that has been so shocking to all of us, and how the polarization that people speak about. And yet right now in this moment, we feel so connected because we're sharing our human heart. So I think from Alan Scher's word of, you know, that kindness, that human kindness, that's what I want to come back to and say that, yes, we reconnect with ourselves when we have to be in our shutdown and our isolation and all of that. We reconnect with ourselves, but only to make us stronger and more balanced and more aligned and more enlivened, so that we do have the vital energy that it takes to give to others and to help heal our communities. So I want to say how grateful I am to all of you for sharing this time together, because it really is, I see you all as points of light, illuminating, and with this vital energy that's so, so beautiful. So thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you.
You know, can I jump in?
Sure. Go ahead, Di.
I'm not going to be as eloquent as Tara or Jonathan or anybody else, but my glasses are hiding my tears. But what I've noticed after the recent months is the word acknowledgement. You know, I'm going to speak a little bit towards the professionals that actually touch everybody, and that goes from our front desk people, but our body and estheticians and massage therapists. I mean, they literally are touching our guests, right, and giving their energy. And I think the public in general is acknowledging that they need touch, right? I mean, we're all in our bubble, family, and we know our family's there, but we're missing the other touch. And the spa has always had that, but nobody, you know, I'm going to generalize and say nobody
really appreciates what we offer. And I think this is the gift. This is the COVID gift for our industry, is that we're doing what we do. And I know there's a I hate to say the lack of, but we have an issue with therapists, of course, and they're the ones that we rely on, right? So I don't know why that just upset me, actually, but it's like the touch factor, the Reiki, the no touch, the energy, what we're doing here. Shit, we do it. That's what we do. So I think it's going to come back to us twofold, threefold, because we're doing it, and we have to acknowledge, not that we don't, not that I'm not saying we don't, but we have to show, I really think there's going to be immersion of professionals that have not been acknowledged, that all of a sudden within the next year, 18 months, it's going to be the go-to, not to spa. It's the go-to for the health connection, because our little wellness centers that have been popping up in the last 3 years are vital. They're like heartbeats to communities right now. Everybody wants a little piece of each part of this well-being category. Like it's, I don't know, you go to when I go shopping, when you go look for cereal, are there like 300 selections? It's like, where's oatmeal? I just want old-fashioned oatmeal. There's so many things, right? But in our little world, it's touch, and touch is emotional, physical, eye contact, and I think we got it. And we're gonna be bamboozled with the amount of people that are gonna be coming to us first. So I say, rock on, everybody, and stay strong and stay grounded. And we're all together, and that's what feels good.
Love that. Rock on. Thank you, Di. That's amazing. I think, Joanna, we better, if we're going to do a contest, we better do it, because most of us are going to fall over from all this toasting pretty soon.
I just want to say one quick thing, and that is that the theme that is really coming so clearly through what many are saying is this bottom line reality of the core value and purpose of Green Spa Network is to be creating community. This is why we started the whole thing, and I just am so grateful to be in this moment where so needed, and we're doing it.
We are doing it. We are doing it, and thank you. And the other thing is just everyone has really spoken from their heart, and the heart is what connects all of us together. And our heart has 5,000 times the magnetics and 100 times the electrical capacity of our brains. And when we come together in a group like this, our hearts sync up with each other and they beat together for one common cause. And that's what's happened tonight. And you can see it and feel it from everyone right through the computer. It doesn't even matter if we're not in the same room.
Right through the computer.
Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
All right, so let's do this ugly sweater thing, I think.
Yes. How many, if you wore an ugly sweater, could you lean close in so we can see?
Like, just a little judging thing.
Yeah, we're going to do a little judging, and we need to see you close. Oh my goodness, Philippe.
Philippe's, yeah.
I see Santa's favorite flamingo. I see Philippe. I see Donna. Okay, who else do you see here?
I love Donna. I love that cat.
Oh, I see Ingrid. Ingrid showing us her sweater. Oh my God.
Nice.
Yes. Monica. Monica. Oh my God, look at Ingrid's legs. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. It's a whole outfit.
Look at Maggie's lights up.
Oh, Maggie's lights up. Oh God. I think it's Jessica, not Maggie. I can't tell.
Yeah,
I think Valerie has one too. I can't.
Yes,
It's really ugly though, Valerie. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree. Shonda, I think, has one on too. Shonda, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cat.
I have an ugly Afghan to go with it.
Oh my God. I think everyone's a winner, Joanna. Is that
Well, I want you to know that my necklace doesn't light up because I bought it at a thrift store. So it's reused and recycled.
Hey.
I
You get extra points for that.
Don't spill on that thing.
Well, I don't know, Joanna. Do you think
I'm
we have a
prepared,
winner, a
yes.
clear winner?
I think it has to be Ingrid. She has a whole outfit.
Yes, Ingrid, that is quite an effort. Can we see you one more time?
Ingrid.
Where's Ingrid?
Where is
She's
she?
over here. I see her. She has a skirt and socks and a sweater. It is really.
I have to find her. I don't see
That
her.
is some outfit.
That is some outfit.
And the hat,
And
too.
the
Don't
hat,
forget the
okay,
hat.
yeah.
Okay, so Ingrid, we need to make
Oh,
sure
yeah,
we have Ingrid's info
Ingrid.
for her gift.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Under
Ingrid, all
you
that?
got me your address.
Yeah, we need Ingrid's address so that, but everyone, excellent effort. Lots of,
Yes.
So the moving
And
cats.
really, thank you. We're going to keep to our time. We're just going to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Christy, I don't know if you want to jump back in. And I'm just going to echo what Christy said. If there is anyone that needs anything and we can support you in any way, do not hesitate to reach out to us and we will come together and help you. And Christy, unmute.
Now I'm frozen. Thank you everyone for getting together. I haven't smiled this much in a very long time, and thank you for sharing everything. It's great to see you. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, GSN. Thank you, every single one of you.
This definitely warmed my heart.
Great to see everyone.
So much. I look forward to seeing each one of you in person next year.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going to be so great when it happens. Can't wait.
Yeah.
GSN Buyers Conference in October.
Yeah.
Thor.
Good timing, Thor. Good timing.
Let's all do our little thing.
All right, or let's do the heart and send everybody a heart.
Oh, let's send everybody a heart.
Okay. From my heart to yours, and from all of us at GSN, wishing you a really wonderful, happy New Year. Thank you.
Holiday, everybody.
You all too. Thank you so
holidays,
much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Holiday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.